Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's that Van Guy again with another weekly video. I hope you enjoyed this video and find it informational. If you do, smash that like button for me and be sure to subscribe if you're not already. Alright, on with today's video. I've got quite a nice variety of die casts to show you this week. Quite a few Hot Wheels mainlines, but some newer stuff. An old Hot Wheels Premium that goes for big money on eBay. I also picked up Mattel Creations Matchbox Tootsie Roll Divco release. That's online only. You might be able to find them on eBay now. And then also a M2 Machines Ford Econoline van. So let's check out the card art right away. These two are customs that I got from eBay. They have real riders on them, but these were just main lines with plastic wheels. But the guy that I bought them from on eBay customizes them, and you can choose what type of wheels you want on them. So just a little shot of the card art, and then I think he glues them back in the original packaging. This is the 2017 Audi RS6 Avante. I think it's a RS, or is it R5? It's got to be RS. But I like these sporty station wagons. I got a couple recently in my last diecast video, and these just look really cool. This was a brand new casting for 2018, as you can see, so this is an older release. But at that time when they first came out, I wasn't collecting them. So I just figured I'd pick up a few. I think there's only like 5 or 6 releases so far. So it's not too hard to collect. But these both have custom Real Rider tires, custom rims, and rubber tires. So we're going to open those up. Then this one is a fairly new release. This is a 70 Dodge Power Wagon. And this is the newest paint scheme, just a $1 mainline car, but I do collect the 70 Dodge Power Wagons. As you guys probably have seen in my last few videos, I picked up a couple expensive convention pieces of this casting. So I got to keep buying the new stuff so I can keep my collection complete and completest that way. This is a newer one. This is the newest recolor of the Dodge van. Came out in the same livery, but in like a different color. I think it was a dark blue. But this is the brand new recolor for later in the year in white. So we're going to open that up and check it out. Give you a shot of the card art, and there's like, if you want to try to track one down, I'll see if I can get it to focus. There we go. That's the code. Looks like it might have been maybe in the H case or the M case. I'm not exactly sure how to decode those. If you have any info on that, you might want to share it in the comments about decoding these numbers. On the back of the card, it tells you what case it's from, but I can't remember if it's the M or it's the H. But there's the back of the card art. Fairly new. And then also another fairly new release is this cool combi. This is the later in the year gray recolor. There's 3 versions of this, I believe, this year. There's the yellow, then there's this gray recolor, and then there was a Walmart exclusive Zamac, but I haven't picked up one of those yet. They're probably going to be a little bit harder to come by because they're Walmart exclusives, and the Cool Combi is already a popular casting, so a lot of people will snap them up if they see them to try to resell them on eBay to make money off of them. Scalp them, as you will, as they say. But I'm just looking for one to open for my personal collection. I don't care about card condition or any of that stuff. This one is 67 Austin minivan. It's like a Mini Cooper panel. And this is the Harley Quinn release. This is probably, I think it's one of the most expensive versions of this casting. It's not uncommon for these to go over $50 a piece. I'm not really sure why. Maybe it's just the subject matter, the cool artwork, or, Batman fans. This is popular with them. But I believe this is the only casting, or version, I should say, of this casting that I don't have. So this will be completing my collection. If you want to stick around till the end of the video, we might get a couple shots of the collection, and I'll be adding that to the die-cast wall. And then we got the Ford Econoline with the Ford artwork or paint job, kind of like a lowered version, little hot rod style. So not a bad one. I'm trying to cut back on some of this M2 stuff. I'm not going to be buying every release anymore, especially not the Fords. I just want the performance looking ones, or the lowered hot rod style looking ones, the ones that just have, Fanta soda or Hormel chili or whatever on. I'm not going to bother be buying those. I'm not looking to buy commercials on die-cast. So, and I have a whole wall of these already, so kind of running out of room, so I'm going to be a little more picky. I also have a real van that I need to customize, so that costs money too. So less money I spend on die-cast, the more money I have to fix up my real van. There's a shot of this special Mattel Creations release, not a numbered piece, but it is only sold on the Mattel Creations website, and I think it was limited. I don't know exactly how many they made, but I'm sure eventually they would sell out. Not the greatest livery. If you were going to do like a special release, you think they would have done it on like a Golf paint job, or some sort of like hot rod style, or maybe with a flame job, or just something cool. This Tootsie Roll release, for it to be like a more expensive rubber tire release, is kind of ho-hum. Not really that exciting. I think if they would have picked a different paint scheme for it, or something a little more cool or exciting, it probably would have sold a little better. I got an extra one of these to trade with or whatever, since I was already ordering one, save on shipping and get two instead of one. So that's all the card art stuff. If you want to hang on, I'll grab the turntable, adjust the camera, we'll start ripping into stuff. Okay, first we can check out some of these customized Audi Avant wagons with the custom wheels on. Try to get you a shot of the wheels, if it'll focus. So they're like kind of like a 10-spoke design. They got some Yokohama tire lettering on them. Rubber tires. They don't turn the best though. Not real free turning, but probably not going to be racing these. They're more for display. But just a close-up shot of some of the detail. Nice metal flake blue on these. Give it a spin. I won't have to worry about these rolling off the turntable, at least. Nice lowered performance wagon. Looks pretty sporty. Pretty cool for a wagon anyway. And then we got like a bright Ferrari red version next. pretty much the same. I wonder if a lot of the details on the front are the same or not. These wheels are fairly similar. Another kind of a concave 10-spoke design. This one might have different. Yeah, this has got Michelin tire lettering on it instead of Yokohama. So we'll give these two a whirl. Again, neither one are great rollers, but they're more for display than to be doing any actual Hot Wheels racing on the track. But two cool versions. I like the metallic blue and the bright red, both cool versions. Now we could check out this M2 Ford Econoline. M2 machines, kind of like a lowered stance. See if we can get a good shot of the wheels. Kind of a 5-spoke muscle car style wheel with the red line tires on it. 65 Ford Econoline. Skinny pizza cutter wheels. There's that one. Kind of a cool design if you're a Ford person. Ford Econoline with some blue and white stripes. Not a bad version. Not the coolest one I've seen, but definitely not the worst. So there's that. Next up, we could check out this $1 mainline 70 Dodge Power Wagon. Got some mud splash on it in blue. Newest release. Give that one a spin. Another one checked off the list for the casting. Pretty cool design. If you're going to have brown wheels, it's kind of cool that they have the little like brown mud splash on the side, so it just looks like the wheels are all coated in mud. Not a big fan of the brown wheels, but I guess if you're going to do brown wheels, the brown mud splash does add something to the design. Let's see, we'll do the new Dodge van casting, the recolor. This is the white version. Earlier in the season, earlier in the year, came out in a dark blue. Plastic blue base. Plastic wheels. Nothing super exciting about it. Not the greatest color scheme. Not a big fan of the orange, bright orange windshield and the chrome interior, but I'm a completist, so I had to buy one. Thank God it's only $1 car, right? If they did a panel version of this, I would be much more excited about it. Not big on the window bands. Okay, here's the cool one. Literally. Cool combi. Moon Eyes. 30th anniversary, I believe. And this is kind of in like a primer gray almost. Not real super glossy. Almost like a matte finish. Just $1 main line. The gray recolor from the yellow earlier in the year. And then good luck finding the Walmart exclusive Zamac. Haven't got one of those yet, but we'll see what we can find at the die-cast meet. I got the die-cast meet coming up this week, at the end of the week, this weekend, so hasn't been a lot out there for van die-cast that's really interests me, or much that I've really pre-ordered, so I haven't really been buying that much. Really not a whole lot out there for van die-cast anyway. Alright, here you can check out this Tootsie Roll Special Edition Mattel Creations version from the Mattel Creations website. It's got kind of a brown metal flake Tootsie Roll release. This one's got rubber tires. I think it still has a plastic base, which you'd think if you paid for the premium money to get this special release, they'd at least do like a metal base on it. But yeah, it looks like it's a plastic base. It's just kind of a bummer. Here's the, see if you can catch it in the light just right. Divco truck. 2019 Mattel, made in Thailand. Matchbox. It's got some rubber treaded tires on it. Some vintage looking wheels. With some red trim, I guess, to go with the red little, or red or orange trim on the wheels to go with the orange stripe on the Divco van. It's got some nice headlight detail and some taillights. The doors do open in the back, but they're really small little doors. So it does have an opening feature. They just open and close. Not a whole lot to show you on the inside. Pretty much just one driver's seat and a steering wheel. Not much else in there. And these side doors look like they open, but they don't. They don't slide. So there's that one. But I have all the other Matchbox Divco releases, so I definitely had to get this Mattel Creations version to keep my collection complete. I'm not sure if this is going to go up in value or not. It wasn't a numbered piece. I don't think they sold out very quickly on these. So I'm sure you can find one on eBay for probably not too much more than retail. They might still be available on the Mattel Creations website, so maybe take a look for that. But this should be completing my Divco collection, since this is the newest release. I believe I have all the other ones, so maybe we'll take a shot of that at the end of the video. And then last but not least is a super expensive 67 Austin minivan. This is the Harley Quinn livery. You know, she's got kind of a sexy outfit on, so maybe that's the reason why it goes for a little bit more money, or just Harley Quinn is a real popular character in the Batman world. But these, for whatever reason, go for, I wasn't able to find one for less than 50 bucks on eBay, and I'm not really sure why. But I was just looking to get one for my collection so that it's complete. I think this is the last one I needed. Looks like it might even have a couple paint flaws on the front. Some dust or something. Like on the grill there, looks like it's got a couple weird chips or something. And there's the bottom of the vehicle. Treaded rubber tires. Some deep dish type wheels. Give it a spin. It's a cool version, but definitely not worth the money I paid for it, in my opinion, but I had to have it. Not even taillight tampo action on the back. And this is a premium release. Alright guys, here's everything we added to the collection this week. Hope you enjoyed the video and found it informational. If you did, give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. Also check out my Facebook page, That Van Guy. And you can find me on Instagram. I'm that_diecast_van_guy. Thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate it. Have a great day. Okay, here's a 67 Austin minivan collection in order of release. Here's the one we added today. Couple more premiums. And that's it, up to date. Next we have the Divco Matchbox milk truck. First release, second release, third release, fourth release, fifth release, and now the new Mattel Creations. Total of 6. Here's my cool combi collection. These 6 right here are all customs. And then goes right down the line. There's a few expensive ones that I'm missing, but for the most part I have pretty much all of them. There's a surf shop one that I don't have. They should be pretty much in order of release. It's a convention piece. Premium Hello Kitty Target red edition of the Hello Kitty. Another convention piece. Another cheaper convention piece. Premium mainline, premium, and the Moon Eyes mainlines. Still need to get, this is a custom. Some more customs. Custom. My Dodge van castings in order of release. Super Treasure Hunt and regular earlier, and the one we just added, and then down here is the first premium. 70 Dodge Power Wagon collection. I believe the only one I don't have now is the pink convention party car, which would go right there because it goes for $400 and I'm not going to pay that. Here's some of the rest of these in order of release. And the new one. There they are. Here's my Audi wagons. Red was the first release. Here's where the red Super Treasure Hunt version would go, which is on its way to me in the mail. Second release. Third Forza Premium mainline release. First premium release, and then right here there should be a forest green one, which is a brand new mainline that hasn't hit my area yet.